Hey everyone, welcome back to The Shelves Have Eyes. I'm KrissyM.
I'm Fantom, and today we'll be continuing the 2026 Miniverse Valentines Series 3 with this, which will hopefully be the Heartbreak Surprise, which you let us know if that is wildly inappropriate for Valentine's Day. In any case, let's get started.
Okay, Heartbreak Surprise. Surprise us! Yes, I believe I am indeed very, very surprised. So, to make this oddly named Valentine's dessert, here's everything that you get. You're going to get another thin spoon. You're going to get more tongs of the same colors. You're going to get a little candy mold that hopefully yours is not as wonky as this one. We will see if we can do something about that. There is a box that now I think has a giant candy heart in it. I want to talk about this, but it will be later. There is a mallet that is for smashing this candy thing I want to talk about. There is a little container of white chocolate with an applicator that I hopefully will remember to bring with us for our project. And a little deco kit. This is very, very cute. It looks like sprinkles and mica powder, but it just seems very realistic, candy-like, very cute. Let's look at the checklist.
Okay, for the Heartbreak Surprise, it looks like we're going to be mixing some mica again. So you're going to make birdie bots. Then you're going to fill it in, and then you're going to cure. Then you're going to clean. It's very important that that's an entire step.
Hilarious!
And then you're going to do it again. And then you're going to cure, and you have to repeat those steps 1 to 8. Repeat steps 1 through 8.
There are also these little sprinkles it tells us to put onto it.
Oh, yes, sprinkles, yes. And then you take the Heartbreak Heart out, and you fill it with the candies you have made, and then you crack it, and you are done.
I'm not going to say I'm feeling heartbreak, but I have a lot of questions and feelings about this set already.
Okay, this is going to be very much like Birdie Bots. We're going to be making a lot of little candy. Let's see how quickly we can do that, shall we?
Alright, so our candy making kit that we ordered from Miniverse finally arrived. So now we can make some little Valentine's candies. This is Blurry Sunny Day Candy Co. That's where it's from. Doesn't say anything else. There's very wide-eyed, like guppy-looking Sunny, and the little XOs. Yeah, it's a mold, so they'll come out looking the right way. There are XOs in this little candy mold. Oh, I broke the tie. It doesn't matter at all. It was just very, very cute. So here's our mold that makes 6 little XO candies. And they want us to honeydukes with this little deco kit. Oh wait, that's cute though. It's from Sunbaked Sweets. It's not Candy Co. Okay, Sunbaked Sweets Special Edition. There are little sprinkles in there and chocolatey mica powder and strawberry something. Flavoring mica powder. Yeah, it's a Sunbaked Sweets. It's not Candy Co. It's cute. It's a very cute little box. I don't know why it reminds me of popcorn though. So yeah, they want us to honeydukes with this in a little spoon. When we made the birdie bots, yeah, the first batch that we did Miniverse way, they just looked funny. They weren't like well blended. The color didn't look right. So how about we make one of like the little candies Miniverse way first, and then we'll probably do the rest our way. See if there's a difference. They tell you just in the instructions to make the pinky ones first. Why don't we make the pinky ones first and get wax paper, please? Yes, this was a good idea because look at this little mica powder container. It's already like pink at the top. It wants to stain everything. We're not gonna let it. We're not gonna. How do they open? Do you lift them off? Do you twist them? Okay, you just lift it. You just lift it off. I wasn't going to do that like right here on camera and have it go everywhere. It looks like this. Yeah, it seems kind of red. It's more pinky. It's a dark kind of pink. Let's fill one of these in their way. See what happens. Okay, I tried to get as much color in there as possible so that hopefully it would look right and very pinky when mixed. So, okay, that is their way. So we're just gonna pour some of this nummy white chocolate on top. Where are you from? You don't say. It's just cool, sunny. White chocolate, nummy for pretend. This is lovely stuff. I think it says serving size 1 awesome. Mini, it's a little faded. XOXOs. Choco goodness. Total love. Awesome. I remembered the applicator tip because it was already here. Yay! So we're going to put some of this white chocolate in. Is it going to look like custard cream or is it going to look like milk? Kinda seems like custard cream. Kinda seems like milk. I don't know.
Aren't they the same thing in Miniverse?
No, one is actually like white. I mean, as white as it can be. White, and the other one is... I don't know. There's got to be a little yellow or something in it. It has a custard kind of look. Okay, the bubbles will probably go away when we stir this. It needs more resin, but let's just mix up this little mess. That might have been a little too much. Just really wanted to fill it. Let's manipulate this. Yeah, it might have been too much. Mix the mess. Okay. I wonder if maybe I used too much. I can't even tell. Yeah, is that red or is that pink? It's like a very dark pink. Were they supposed to be light pink? Maybe we will use less. Okay, that's what they want. So now what we want to do. Let's pour some custard into our bear beaker. And mix it with the mica powder, with the strawberry whatever flavoring in here. They're big molds. Let's start with that. And just a little bit of the flavoring.
Just a titch.
Just a titch, because mica powder can do serious damage! I'm never gonna forgive those noodles. Color overwhelmed everything. Left stains that only I can see now on in my kitchen. Yeah, you really don't need a lot. That seems more like the pinky. Like, yeah, so the color. This is a cherry one. The color of this one is so on me. Too much mica powder. So it's very, very pretty if you use very little mica powder. It's very, very light pinky, like this. We could probably even have gone lighter, but this is very pretty. So let's try and put this into the rest of the molds. For color and mixing, really good idea. For getting it in here, what have I done? Oh my. Oh, some of them are single.
Just X's and O's?
Ha! Just X's and O's. I like that one too. No! Oh my god, I just realized that. I was like, why can't I fuse them together? Like, why isn't the resin running from like the X into the O? These ones are not connected. So you could just make separate X's and O's. They haunt me like ghosts. Honey Duke's ghosts. They're cute! Okay, they are filled with cherry/strawberry numminess. They look full to me, so let's cure these and cure the bear beaker so we can do this again. So this is a funny little resin that we're working with this time because because some of them are still a little sticky. They're still a little sticky, and yet when we tried to like press the mold down to just keep it flat, just so that they would cure nicely, I think it's because it had a bubble. This one here just like popped right out, which has never happened with a mold before. So they might be a little sticky, but let's take them out. We can, it is sticky. Ah, it's got me. Ah, okay. Oh no, I have to eat my words. Oh no. Okay, obviously this thing is like red because I used way too much mica powder, but I said like, nah, doing it like Birdie Bot's way, Honeyduke's way is dumb, it won't look right. I had it, so this is gorgeous, it's the wrong color. Oh no, Miniverse, you got it. You got it right. With this one, maybe it's because it's so big. Maybe because like the thing you're making, the candy you're making is so big. Are you in focus? Can you be seen? This is lovely. This is lovely, and I take back my words temporarily. Okay, so with these, I got the color right. Oh, I like that. I feel like I got the color right. The mold makes them seem so smooth. There are a lot of bubbles. I did not realize there were so many. Oh my goodness, this single O. Look at that. Somebody took a bite out of that donut.
To you.
So I'm not crazy about the bubbles. I think like only one came out perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. The color is nice. The shine is so pretty. They're adorable. They all have bubbles and they are sticky. So, we'll just swap these out. Let's make some white chocolate ones. Simple.
The bubble will explode. Let's just see how we've done here. Pretty well. I don't see any bubbles. So I think that these are good to be cured.
Where's my staples button? That was easy. So the white chocolate candies were decently cured. So we popped those out and they're still curing over in the apparatus. But now we can make the chocolatey ones. Phantom, would you please open this? And I will put more white chocolate into the bear beaker. If there's any left, there better be. Yeah. Of course it's bubbly. There better be.
Okie dokie cooking.
Let's put in our chocolate flavoring and colorant and stuff. Thanks.
I'm doing stuff, Laurie.
Thanks. All right, we don't need a lot, but how chocolatey do we want it to be? Oh, wait, it's not sparkly. The other one was like sparkly Honeydukes mica powder. This looks like chocolate mix. Phantom. This is the coveted chocolate mix. This is the one in the Hershey's set. I have it open. This is what it looks like. This is the chocolate powder. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really excited.
Straight from Hershey.
I have the Hershey's set. I just haven't been able to make it. And I stare at it and I wondered what the little Hershey's powder, like the cocoa mix. It's this. It's this, I think. Wait, is it purple? Oh, please. Wait, no. It's kind of. This is so cute. I think we need to add more because.
It's great.
I was gonna say this looks like your sleeping drug cupcake.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god, we need more. Everything's a little bit sticky. We need to add more. Okay. Okay, please look like chocolate. Please look like chocolate. Oh, and please cure. Oh, I don't know how much I've added. I wanted it to look like chocolate because if it looks like chocolate, it'll be so cool. I think that looks like chocolate. Oh, now it kind of looks like dark chocolate. Does it still look gray? Oh, still looks a little gray. And I've added a lot because I really wanted to see that cool color. It still looks a little gray. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that we used white chocolate. Now I want to know what the Hershey's one looks like. We should make that sometime soon. Will this cure? So many questions and thoughts. Time to load the mold and maybe pay more attention to the bubbles. Okay, so now the chocolate ones are still curing, but we have finished up the curing process for the little white chocolate ones. Look at how gorgeous they are. This one right here, it was probably in the one that I had made that came out red. So there's like extra red mica powder, pink mica powder, whatever. On that one, look how shiny and beautiful these are. And Fantom was right, no bubbles. These are gorgeous. These are my favorite. Thank you for making them, Fantom. They're simple. They're white chocolate. This is adorable. You will go into the bowl of little candies. So the next step, it seems, is to cover these little candies, or some of these candies, because in the picture it's some, but in the directions it's all, so whatever, your choice, to cover some of the candies in like little nonpareils. They could be like tiny little sprinkles, but by the adorable like little no, they could just be sprinkles. They're little balls. They remind me of nonpareils. That's a really cute idea for like Valentine's candies. So small. These little things are so small. It's not mica powder. Let's see if I can just... Yay!
So small.
All right, so let's see. There we go. We got like 3 strawberry ones and got 3 little white chocolate ones. And now for another interesting step. I wish they had included another resin. They wouldn't do that, but like liquid sugar. Look at these adorable candies that we made, and now we're gonna put more white chocolate over them just to make little nonpareils stick. I don't know. We need so little. I just took the top off. Seems like the best way to get resin if you're going to do this Miniverse way. Yeah. What's happening? This seems like we should have put them on tape. They're so little I don't want to put them on tape, but just like you put the white chocolate on them and they just lift right up. All we need is just the tiniest little bit so that it's a glue. I'm gonna try and take the resin off of the little X right here. The big one that now flipped over. No. And I was gonna say, no! I was gonna spread it to all the other ones, but I just ended up dropping it upside down and messing up everything, and this is fun! Actually, this is very fun. It doesn't make sense, but the candies are so gorgeous, and yeah, and if the layer is so thin, then I guess you don't really see that you're dumping a different colored, like whatever, on top. This is sticky and slow and very cute in theory.
That's what I call a sticky situation. Well, I think that I will do a controlled spill. Maybe just little taps. Oh, this is tiny. This is like sand.
This feels like the red velvet crumb from series 2 with the donuts.
Well, I mean, unlike the red velvet crumb, these at least are the shape. Like the red velvet crumb was just like shredded plastic.
Yeah, but it was more about it, like, covering up all the details that we worked on.
Well, I mean, for good or for better, there's no detail here to cover up, so...
Cover up my bubbles! And we'll cure them. So our candies are finally all cured. We've got the chocolate ones done now. These had bubbles as well. I assume it's just the way that I put the resin into, like, the mixture into the molds. I really thought that they were bubble free. Oh well, these are better than the strawberry ones. These are very cute, and because they're so small, they are very chocolatey looking. I buy it. It looks the most like chocolate that I've ever seen from Miniverse. That powder is so cool because we've made things with chocolate. It was not chocolate. This is pretty close. It's maybe still a little gray, but these are really fantastic and shiny. And we put the little sprinkles on them, what I called nonpareils, and so they came out looking like these. I like them like this. I definitely think that the plain ones are really, really cute. I don't know how I want to put it. I like these better because they have the nonpareils on them. They're so much cuter. And they were shiny before, but the resin on it, I'm gonna ask you guys, is some of the detail lost? Did the little nonpareils, really the resin, did it take away some of the detail from how pretty the little candies looked from when they just came out of the mold? I don't know. They were shiny before. They seem extra shiny. But maybe when they're not in direct light, they're perfect. I love the little nonpareils so much. Yeah, I just put the ones on the chocolate ones while they were curing. But I really think these are absolutely phenomenal. Let us know what you think of the little candies that you make in this Heartbreak Surprise set. Even next to the other ones, they look more like chocolate. It's so cool. So here we go. In order to finish up this beautiful little dessert, we need a Sunny Day Candy Co. box. That is adorable. That is absolutely gorgeous in my mind. I am not a fan of yellow, but this creamy butter yellow, it reminds me of the color I'm obsessed with the little foods of my Cherry Mary Muffin collection. I really love this box. If I were still hoarding boxes, if I was still into hoarding boxes, I would keep this on a shelf. It's so cute. So here's the deal. We're supposed to open this up and see if it's broken, right, Fantom? You said that you said that people claimed that these were broken a lot.
Look at a lot of people are reporting it.
Look at this cute little paper hay. Not as like messy. It's not hay. It's just like packaging to keep things safe. And it actually did. Look at this. This is very, very cute. Not nearly as messy as the hay from the potions. Look at this. Oh my god, this is adorable. Look at this. Okay, so ours is intact. This is so cool. I love this beautiful little box. I don't want to break it. They tell you to break it. I don't want to break it. How do you break it? This is it's plastic, so I guess thin plastic. Look at the little dots in it. This is so lovely. So I guess it's like made out of sugar. And I love looking at it. And I'm torn, so I'm just gonna quickly say it. I can't tell if I love this or not. It looks really, really cute. I'm sorry, I feel bad for this little vessel, this little candy heart thing, because it can't win no matter what it does, because I don't know if I can like it no matter what, in principle, because we just made candy. See all this beautiful candy right here. We just made it. It's gonna go into a vessel that we didn't make. So it's just honeydukes. Make candy, put in a vessel, you're done. I don't know why that would bother me. I would just want to do a bit more, but then say you made it yourself. Say you made this adorable, ridiculous thing yourself. I don't know how you could. But then, yeah, you would do all that work to make it, and then you would be forced to break something that you made. So no matter what, I can't tell how to feel about this. But we fill it with candy, and we break it, so we're going to do that.
We've got our handy-dandy little mallet here for the cracking. But first, let us fill this little box with our little candies. Ooh, too many candies.
Oh, we made too many?
Too many candies, apparently.
Well, they tell you to fill in a tray and then repeat the steps, so Why isn't there like a platter for this? Some sort of little piece underneath it so when you break it, like the little pieces can stay with the set. So you don't have to like throw away the little plastic pieces you're gonna break off, so you can put the little loose candies somewhere.
Yeah, this is a weird one. Shall I crack it?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's so weird. Why are we supposed to do this? Why are we supposed to do this? Because in real life, it would be awesome. I think I forgot to say that. In real life, somebody would take the time to make all of this and still break it. So maybe I shouldn't have complained. This is insane. Crack it like it's a velociraptor egg.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually really curious because feeling this, the top of it is colder than the bottom.
I noticed that too. It was cold. That's why I thought it was weird, and I paused, and it was weird.
So I wonder what material this is made out of, because it doesn't feel soft. One would think it would be like the UFO candies that have kind of that like waffle cone. One would think, but I guess not. All right, so let's. I don't like this because we did all this work. This is frankly quite difficult. There we go. So the exterior has cracked, and we're just going to try to extract the little fragment.
See, there should be a platter under here to catch all these little loose pieces. Then you don't have to throw it away, and it's all part of the illusion and the effect, and oh, it's really cute. The idea is really cute. It's really cute. I don't know what else to say. We just broke it intentionally.
Yeah, I have no idea what this material is that they made it out of, because it doesn't feel like plastic. It crumbles. So maybe it's just like a really oily plastic. I don't know.
And because there is no platter that I think this could really, really use, it is displayed. It is done. Yay! I'm sorry, let me try that again and seem more enthusiastic. Yay! Let's, regroup and gather ourselves again by just cleaning up the kitchen. Did we clean up this part? It's also confusing. So I actually kind of wish I could hoard this box, like I had room to do that, because this is one of the prettiest boxes from Miniverse, for some reason, I have ever seen. But no, bye-bye recycling. We'll say bye-bye to our spoon. Go join your little mate in there. I think we've got room for this candy mold, which I really appreciated, because even though it was bent, the little candies came out looking really, really great. And then there is the little deco kit. It's so cute. It just looked so realistic. Sure. Yay, you fit! And there's plenty of room for white chocolate, even though I'm actually not sure if there's any resin left in this little bottle. And the mallet. What does one do with a tiny Miniverse mallet? I don't really have any use for it in my kitchen. I could, like, tenderize chicken for pretend with... Ooh! We can keep this in the kitchen because we're going to tenderize meat and poultry and stuff with it. Fun! Over there. Yay! Kitchen cleanup is done. Let's go look at this little surprise dessert on the little table and figure out if we're heartbroken or not. So the tables are exactly the same as opposed to Series 2, where there were 4 different unique tables. This baby pink heart table is absolutely adorable. It is the same. And in the time it took us to clean up and for me to set up this little cutie, I still don't know what to say. So seriously, everybody out there, please give me your opinion about this particular Series 3 Valentine set. I am so torn. I do not know how to be succinct. Here we go anyway. I still really love this. It's just looking at it right now, it just is so pretty looking. Different soft colors. When you think about the real dessert, the real candy dish, blah, this is the deal. This is essentially the deal. You make the sugar whatever vessel casing, you fill it with something decadent and delicious and beautiful, and then you crack that thing open. You made it yourself, you put in that effort, and you still do it. So this is exactly like reality. It's absolutely a unique dessert idea, like as far as I've done desserts for Miniverse. So it's great. It was kind of annoying that this just felt like a Honeyduke's project in disguise, but making them was a lot of fun. The little red one I accidentally made came out really, really cute. So you can do this set Miniverse rules way and it'll come out really great. So I appreciate that. You didn't have to do it the time-consuming mixing way, like in a separate container the way I did. You could just do that. That I really appreciate. I love the little nonpareils on the candies. So I think this is just fantastic. The bubbles are also easy to make go away. It's absolutely great. It's just like, I wish that either you could use liquid sugar or you could just do something else to get the nonpareils to stick. There isn't any other way. They're so cute, but they're kind of messy and a problem. They make it muddly. So there's that. And this beautiful broken box. The whole point was to break the box, but it felt so painful to do. It's so weird. Such mixed feelings about it. How did you feel about breaking this Heartbreak Surprise box? It was the only weird thing. You have to do it to make it realistic. It's just so strange. Maybe like something pre-cut a little bit better so it wasn't so horrifying to do it. Just whatever. I still can't figure out like if I would have been happy with making it myself and destroying it or just destroying it because it's just a cute little vessel. I'm gonna be quiet. I feel like I really have ranted about this one because it's so confusing, but I love looking at it, so that's the end.
Okay, so I think it's actually funny, Krissy, that you mentioned pre-breaking it, because this is the same material that the Jurassic World eggs are made out of.
Yeah.
And all of those eggs are like pre-cracked because the first 2 times that I made them, I just pulled them apart. Because I didn't think that you could actually break them because they felt like plastic, just like this. It's the exact same thing. It's an oily plastic, which feels like it's solid, but then if you leave it out for a couple of days, it just crumbles to nothing. I thought this set was very interesting. I agree that it's basically just a Honeyduke set in disguise. Yeah, the breaking of the box was a little weird. I don't really like it. I think actually, if anything, Miniverse could have done a like Lord of the Rings mold where you actually made a super thin resin covering, carapace, to put over the sturdy box on the bottom. And then you would have just still used a mallet and it still would have shattered just the same way that this did, except, you made it yourself and you could remake it if you wanted.
Oh, that's true, you could remake it, but would you still want to make something that you're told to break?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think because this is a unique piece, I felt more bad about breaking it than I would have if we had made the covering ourselves.
Seriously, everybody, give us your opinions. This set to me is so cute, and I don't know if I'll ever figure out my feelings.
But I don't want Miniverse to get into their head that this is acceptable. Because then what's next? A New Year's pig that you make and then break in a bag? It's just like, no. I don't want you to make sets that I have to break. This is fine because of what it is. It's a one-off set for a themed series, so it's acceptable. But I don't want to see any more of this kind of nonsense. Then again, I can't really think of anything else aside from like candy that you break to eat it. So maybe I shouldn't be worried about that at all. I really like the candies. They do look like white chocolate. They look like Smooth and Melties from like Fanny Farmer or something. They have that kind of smooth pastel color that I really enjoy. The chocolate ones actually came out looking like chocolate, and I'm very surprised at that. Because the only other chocolate thing I think I've ever done or really seen has been the Sleeping Draught cupcakes. And that chocolate was grayish purple with little sparkly bits in it. So I'm glad that this was actual chocolate. All of my misgivings aside, I thought it was a fun craft to make, if time consuming. So I'd say it's worth it. So why don't we check it off our list?
Seriously, thank you all so very much for joining us today on the Shelves Have Eyes. Thank you for making the Heartbreak Surprise set with us. It was really fun to make the craft. It's not so much fun to complain, and I'm sorry about any ranting. Sorry about the lot of ranting that I did, but there were some concerns. Regardless, I like how it came out. And let us know if you're excited for the next Series 3 Valentine's set, because we certainly are. And we shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you again so much.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Take care. So that's it for this Valentine's video. And I think we're going to end by just saying this. This set is absolutely beautiful to look at. And it should have come with a platter. It's just got all of these little loose, easy to lose pieces. So once you display it, that's like it. Never touch it again. Let us know if you enjoyed this set or if it caused you heartbreak. And if you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it, then please think about liking and subscribing so you'll know when the next video comes out. Keep crafting, chefs. Good night, meow.
A new day shining bright,
Your heart has wings to fly.
and no one else can fly.
I really can't say why.
I really do like pie.
I know a couple guys.
They really do like pie.